Today I want to share with you the fascinating tale of Robin Hood, a legendary figure who has captured imaginations for over 700 years. Picture this: medieval England, a time of castles, knights, and a growing divide between the rich and poor. Robin Hood, they say, lived in the heart of Sherwood Forest. But he wasn't your typical nobleman. After returning from the Crusades, he found his land seized and his people suffering under corrupt officials. Instead of accepting this injustice, he chose a different path, one that would make him a hero to some and an outlaw to others. With his band of merry men, Robin mastered the art of survival in the dense forest. They say his skill with a bow was unmatched. He could split an arrow with another arrow from 100 paces. But what made him truly extraordinary wasn't his archery. It was his unwavering sense of justice. You've probably heard the phrase, steal from the rich and give to the poor, right? Well, that became Robin's mission. But here's what most people don't know. He didn't just randomly rob wealthy travelers. He specifically targeted corrupt officials and nobles who had gotten rich by exploiting the common people. His most famous adversary was the Sheriff of Nottingham, a man whose greed knew no bounds. Their cat-and-mouse game became legendary, with Robin repeatedly outsmarting the sheriff's attempts to capture him. The forest became Robin's ally, providing cover and escape routes that only he and his men knew. But perhaps the most intriguing part of Robin's story is his relationship with Maid Marian, a noblewoman who chose love over luxury. She became not just Robin's love interest, but a crucial ally in his mission. She would often provide information about the sheriff's plans and help distribute resources to those in need. What's fascinating is how Robin Hood's legend has evolved over centuries. In some versions, he's a dispossessed nobleman. In others, he's a yeoman fighting against injustice. But the core of his story, standing up for the oppressed and fighting corruption, has remained constant. Today, Robin Hood's spirit lives on in countless ways. We see it in movements for social justice, in stories of ordinary people standing up to powerful institutions, and in the ongoing debate about wealth inequality and fair distribution of resources. Before I wrap up this tale, here's something to think about. What would Robin Hood do in our modern world? How would he fight for justice in an age of digital banking and corporate power? These questions make his story as relevant today as it was 700 years ago. If you enjoyed this journey through the legend of Robin Hood, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. We've got many more fascinating stories coming your way, each one carefully chosen to entertain and make you think. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.